I never thought I'd see the day, but the Halo battle rifle is finally in Destiny, and it's actually rather good. It's here thanks to the Bungie's 30th anniversary celebration event that's just kicked off, and you can get yours too via the new strange engrams which drop from the new Days of Eternity activity or from the chest in Xur's treasure cave. The BXR-55 Battler is a solar 450 RPM pulse rifle, technically making it a lightweight frame archetype as well. However, it has its own unique design, harking back to its original Halo roots, with the legacy PR-55 frame. This is a customised frame which gives it dramatically increased accuracy, stability and targeting when firing from the hip. This is actually really noticeable in game as seen here. It's really stable when hip fired, requiring very little help to keep it straight and on target. Whereas when aiming down sights, it does have a more noticeable kick common with pulse rifles in Destiny, and thanks to its huge range scope, it can be quite bouncy too. However, this does make it great for using in close quarters combat as well as at distance. It comes with a number of great perk rolls, but all of mine for some reason came with auto loading holster. Obviously, I didn't please the 9-star horse enough. The Battler has all of your standard perks in the first two columns, including hammer-forged rifling and ricochet rounds for that bump to range. It does have two brand new perks though, with perpetual motion in the third perk column which grants bonus stability, handling and reload speed whilst the wielder is in motion. This will synergise perfectly with the Battler, so I definitely try and hunt this one down. There's also blunt execution rounds in the final column, whereby damaging nearby combatants with melee abilities dramatically increases handling and damage, which expires after a short duration or the next shot. It works very much like Swashbuckler, but only gives the next shot a crazy damage boost. It's got some potential in certain melee builds, but I can't see it being a must-have to be honest for everyone. You can also get the rare Demolitionist and Adrenaline Junkie combo, which with Adrenaline Junkie's recent buff to be more potent than Rampage, I know that I'll be chasing this one down for sure. You can also use the new full auto retrofit mod, which allows you to fire this pulse in full auto. If you can make do with the recoil direction and not use a counterbalance mod, it's definitely a good shout, especially as far as accessibility goes. In PvP, it has an optimal time to kill of 0.87 seconds, requiring 8 headshots, but has a body shot time to kill of just over 1 second at 1.33, so a mixture of these give it a very forgiving average time to kill at about 1 second, putting the Battler in a very easy to use spot to be honest. In PvE though, with it being a solar pulse rifle, there's a ton you can do with it, and especially since the new update has changed a ton of cooldowns for abilities across the board, let's chuck this into a quick endgame build just for you. All the mods will apply to all classes, but we're sticking this one on the Warlock today. Mods wise, you still can't go wrong with elemental wells, which are even more potent in the updated sandbox, with the good amount of ability energy they provide for you each time you collect one. Elemental armaments will create them on solar weapon final blows, and if you use the Font of Might you'll get that 25% damage boost for a short duration. Elemental charge will allow you to become charged with light, and then chuck in high energy fire for an extra stacking 20% damage boost too. Fire and ice will create a bunch of solar and stasis wells when defeating champions, of which there are an abundance of in the new Days of Eternity activity, with the Unstoppable Pulse mod being the way to go for it. Finally, I've paired it with the exotic Mantle of Battle Harmony, which is going to boost your super cooldown on matching elemental final blows, then also give you a short damage boost when your super is full. Well of Radiance is still great for PvE, and could even become a thing in the Crucible. Either way, Benevolent Dawn is still as OP as ever for grenade, melee and rift recharge rates. This finally leaves you open to a heavy solar fusion like 1K or Sleeper to use with particle deconstruction to melt everything, and the new Wastelander Tex Mechanica Shotty is a nifty addition to round it out. Gellerhorn will also work if you get it. I'm heading back to Eternity to see Xur and the Star Horse for more loot, so why not check out this video here for another quick and cheeky build that I think you'll enjoy.